Hello, what's up gamers? Welcome to my live stream of The Elder Scrolls Online, and today we are going to be celebrating the premiere of the Elsewhere expansion, and also... Hold on, let me check. Ooh, daily reward. Don't mind if I do. And also, we got some crown crates to unbox. We will definitely start up with that. Plus, we got 9 instead of 8 because this was included with the pre-order of the digital collector's edition. I think it was. But anyways, yeah, we will save the Bandari Bedelar crate for last, and we will unbox the dragon scale crate to see if we can get our hands on any big items from this pile. So let's get started, shall I?
An excellent selection. Select your rewards, my friend. These precious gems can be traded.
Already got the body
valuable
markings.
Rewards. Joe, that bonus reward. This one is in the race.
Ooh, a new mount. What do you know?
Sweet riddle thought and bonus reward.
Another one?
Outstanding.
Another mount. Awesome. Oh.
Akruti is
I don't-
waiting.
Patience is really a virtue.
Choose a crate, my friend. My compliments. Shall we try again? Choose a
Alright.
reward. Appropriate. Look at those gems. Quite valuable. Akruti is envious.
Ooh, a
Will
new
you
head
try
marking.
again? This could be your lucky day. Select your crate and we can begin. Most crates contain 4 rewards, but sometimes you get a special 5th reward. Are you ready to review your rewards? Shall we get started? First, you must select your crate and open it.
Alright,
Select
and
it,
now
my
for
friend.
the bonus crate. Let's see if we can get anything good from this.
A blessing from the divines.
Pride Alketh face marks. Huh. Okay.
Lucky indeed.
Okay.
Sadly, you have no more crates. But farewell, my good friend.
So we got 8 new items. Hmm. Let's see what this one is. The Noble Clan Chief outfit. Alright. And we got the Arctic lore tablet. Okay, so clearly we can't see exactly what this is, but I will showcase it in just a second. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Exclusive digital content. Okay. And since we got the collector's edition, we get the exclusive outfit style, the Dragon Bone set. I think what we'll do is that we will go and equip our new items. And who knows, maybe we'll look like the Dragonborn. Ooh. Let's see. An emote. Yep. Non-combat pets. All right. So let's head over to a shrine. And let's go travel to elsewhere. And begin our whole new adventure fighting dragons. Ugh. Alright. My way to the way shrine. And then... we'll travel... to Smartmore. Ah, here we go. Elsewhere. Sorry about that. And here we are. The land of Elsewhere. Wanted to see if there's a dye station somewhere here. Oh, an outfit station. Okay. Let's see about getting ourselves a new set of armor. Let's see, what does the dragon bow? Yeah, we'll see what our character looks like after this. Gauntlets are tempting, but I think I'd rather prefer these. The waist. Ooh. This looks nice. This is the other one looks. Or what am I saying? I think I'll just go for the lightest one. Okay, this will do. Pre-order, right? Oh my god. A dragon of our very own? No way. This is awesome. How did we get this guy? This is a pre-order bonus item. Awesome! And blue is my favorite color too. Wow. Okay, okay, this will do. Definitely like this. My very own dragon. Okay, let's see. Stories, chapter elsewhere. Okay. So this is the very first quest of the Elsewhere chapter. Yeah, this is like gonna be a long ride because we have a whole land to discover yet. So the place that we're going to is Riverhold. I don't want to go there yet. What am I thinking? These are new. Was that a dragon? Okay, we are at the Riverhole town. Or Riverhold. Excuse me. Okay, so I think this is where it all begins.
I was beginning to suspect you were never going to arrive. After Calcevius and my half-sister manipulated us into inadvertently releasing a rage of dragons, elsewhere has been overrun by the beasts. We do bear some responsibility, I suppose. So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiit Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmon when the huge beasts arrived. Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the Defense Force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate. I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons. Hard to say with certainty, but I don't believe so. They remind me of Sir Cadwell, who somehow opens portals with a power of similar intensity. Check the locations I marked on your map before you make your way to the defense camp. Ah yes, of course you do. He does get around. If Cadwell turns out to be the source of the power surges, learn what he's doing out there and ask if he will aid us against the dragons. For all his eccentricities, he has talents we can utilize.
Yeah, I forget who Cadwell is.
Lord Garish Ree is the Speaker of the Main and the commander of the Northern Elsewhere Defense Force. His aide, Chimera, serves as both a diplomat and a spy, though she would never call herself that. If you want to know more, feel free to ask them.
Okay.
I suppose it is good to see you again, Walker. Someone must help Tharn clean up the mess he created at the halls of Colossus. Come to think of it, you share some of the blame, yes? Do not mind me. Rampaging dragons put me in a foul mood. Trouble? More like flying disasters. Caravans devastated, livestock consumed, villages set aflame. It is more than the Northern Elsewhere Defense Force can handle. As much as I hate to admit it, we need Tharn's help. And yours as well, Walker. Damn Abner Tharn for translating the Wrathstone and finding that ancient ruin. He went in search of a weapon to end the Three Banners War. A weapon I told him was too dangerous, remember? And instead wound up releasing the dragons.
So how can I help?
Talk to Abner Tarn. He and the Speaker of the Main have been formulating strategies and contingency plans. Sometimes it feels like that is all they are doing. Maybe you can set fire to their tails, yes?
You're the adventurer who helped Abnur Tharn and Chimera at the halls of Colossus? The battle mage has been waiting for you. But where are my manners? Welcome to Riverhold and the province of Anequina. I am the Speaker of the Main. No, matters in other parts of Elsewhere occupy the Main right now. That is why I am here. I originally arrived to take charge of the Northern Elsewhere Defense Force. Efforts to expel the usurper Euraxia Tharn were well underway when the dragons appeared. A few years ago, Abnur Tharn's half-sister conquered Rimin and parts of Northern Elsewhere. We recently liberated Riverhold and were about to do the same for Rimin when the dragons spread across the land. It's almost as if
The
they
dragons.
came to her aid. Talk to Abnur Tharn. He has agreed to serve as my advisor, a role he knows well from his years standing beside the Ruby Throne. His strategies and tactics for use against the dragons sound outrageous, but he knows what he is doing.
Has anybody seen my dragon? Where did it go? Yeah, better watch out for dragons. Who knows how many of them are out there right now. Okay, Squad Commander Pathius, both Her Majesty Queen Erexia and her court necromancer Zumag Foam have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy uncomfortably close to Remen's western borders. You are to immediately divert to your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. Your orders are to investigate each area, note any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, the Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Lieutenant Lepida, 1st Erexian Legion. Hold on a second. Gotta check my brother's hamsters and see how they're doing. Oh. Alright, so my brother's hamsters seem to be napping right now. Don't want to bother them. What the? What is this? Wow. Oh, here we go. A rotten turkey leg. What? That's a key item?
No, Azazi. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us. But where do you think it came from?
What are you guys doing?
Stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Don't touch the dead thing. They do not face me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously?
Well, hello
I watched
to you
go
too.
From location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness? Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
Usurper Queen.
Urax,
Who's that?
the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
The man with the pot in his head.
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Right, I'll go find the man with the pot on his head.
Uncanny. It looks just like that lovely place I dreamed of. Must be why my portals led me here. Eventually.
Cadwell?
Ah, hello there. Good to see you again, old chum. Have you come to pay your respects too? It was the strangest thing. I dreamed I was looking at this very gravestone. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything. Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull.
What are you
and
doing
stepped
digging up
through it all.
graves?
And then, pish posh, honors a bantam gras, and here I am. Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it? Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho. Foul smelling, I'll have you know, that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by bantam gras you mean my faithful steed, Honor, well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one. Patch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable punch buckets. Alas, Grook was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
Here lies the head of the betrayer, whose name has been stricken from history. May the pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden, until Jode and Jode fall from the sky. Joan and Jode. Cadwell, what are you doing digging up graves?
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse
Didn't anybody
me.
ever tell you
Words
never to
change
mess
and
with the
switch places. Very
gravestone?
annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer.
Dig up the
Sounds
dead
like a
corpse?
dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him. I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue. Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since...
Dragons.
You know, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first. Did you hear that, my trusty shovel? Dragons and mysterious graves. It's
Okay, has he been drinking all this time? Survive the dragon attack. What? Oh! Oh my god.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage. I discouraged it, but not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough. What about the power surges? Did you learn anything? The betrayer.
The
There's a
betrayer.
betrayer mentioned in the legends.
He
of
who
Kunzari.
shall not be named.
It seems those stories continue to harm me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support? That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns?
You mentioned the legends of Kunzari.
Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiiti moon singers guard the secret history. Their tales led me to the halls of Colossus. But let's save this for a less dangerous time. That doesn't surprise me.
I've already read this dialogue.
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead. And then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Walker, it truly does. The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat. Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters, documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker. They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
I'll find the documents, deliver them to Naladu, and meet you south of the camp. Well, just in case. Ooh, a thief point. Oh. Kill that zombie. Awesome. List of sympathizers. There we go. Where do you think you're going? A necromancer. Yeah, when do we get to learn the necromancy trait? When does that skill line come up?
If you're so fascinated by the
Praise
dead,
be
why
back.
don't you join
You
them?
were there to stop Alexandra Cannell from capturing the Coral Heart.
This one doesn't know you, but at least you aren't a walking corpse. This one must ask, why are you here?
I'm VampCove. Amara asked me to recover these documents and give them to you.
Right moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life. That was one of Euroxia, the Usurper Queen's pet necromancer. His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence.
So he's one of
Now,
the few
Nalado
responsible
must
for this
return to
attack,
Riverhold to consult
besides
with
the dragon.
Zarashri. We must find a way to go on. Euroxia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fum, has been with her for some time, but our intelligence suggests his followers have only recently...
What? Yeah, sorry about that. We were under attack. Okay, I didn't get a chance to hear what she was saying, but we'll just have to head to the next location.
I've spotted dragons circling in the distance from time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today.
When do we get to fight
Was
any
your hunt
dragons?
successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought? I must join them there. The Khajiiti forces have been decimated by this attack. It will take every strategy I can devise to help Garesh Ree prevent the collapse of his militia. The appearance of so many undead, though, that concerns me. Yes, I read the reports. Zumog Foom and his necromancers working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location. Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal with them now, before Euraxia's power becomes more than we can contain. In such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been coincidence, but the attack felt designed to hit us when it would do the most damage. I wanted to send Chimera with you to find the source, but I have no idea where she's gone. Find the source of this army of undead, and if you see Chimera, send her back to Riverhold. She's as reckless as she is capable, which is a dangerous combination. I'll make my way back as well. After all, Garesh Ree would be lost without me. In case you haven't noticed, we two don't always see eye to eye. She can be impetuous and obstinate, truth be told. Chimera gathered a handful of soldiers and took off to the west. If you run into her, send her back to Riverhold.
There we go. Oh no, not the harpies. I hate harpies. Oh yeah. What? Is that a dragon? Oh. I'm gonna spend my champion point real quick. Yeah, let's go after that dragon. Oh! Okay, that was bad. This is just like Skyrim. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, no way! It can summon astronauts? These dragons can actually summon astronauts. Got it. Our first dragon. Good job, guys. Oh, guess we can't go there yet. Alright, let's just deposit some stuff to the bank.
Oh, I hope no one's hurt. This one shudders.
I come from a long...
Ooh. Awesome. All right.
glistening so sweetly. We smear it on our salmon and gobble it up completely. We bake it into so eat it quick and wash it down, 'cause nothing shall go to waste. Fields drenched in moonlight, good with summer rain, brilliant green and growing tall, sweet moon sugar cane, sweet moon sugar cane. Gifted by the moons as they wax and wane, fill our bowls and fill our souls, sweet moon sugar cane, sweet moon sugar cane, sweet moon sugar cane.
Ooh. We can mix up to 4 ingredients now? No way. Awesome. Yeah, that is a useful update. Oh.
I do not tolerate sticky fingers in my bank. What? There we go. Oh yeah, I want to check the crown store real quick. Huh.
statue. Hmm. Ooh, this is new. Cool. You know what, since this is Gay Pride Month, I'm just gonna go purchase this. Let's see, what are we doing? Excuse me. Dragon. The stitches. Alright, wait, how much gold did we get? We have up to 2,600. Okay.
Watch your step in the stitches.
Okay.
I did not expect to see you in this desolate place, Walker. Did Captain Nalado send you? Or have you come to join us as we hunt the dragon that killed so many of our warriors? Then our missions coincide. We can work together to destroy the undead and slay the dragon. It will be glorious. When we finish with the hunting and the slaying, we can report our success to Lord Gareshri. I do not take orders from that old battle mage. Besides, the blood of Khajiiti warriors cries for vengeance. To disregard that cry, that is not a shame I can bear. No, I must do this. I must strike back and show my people that hope survives. The worthy life is full of risk, Walker. I assumed you knew that, given what you do. I will tell you a secret, though. Before my parents died, they gave me a pendant. As long as I wear it, Jode watches over me and provides his protection. To Jode, yes, but also to my family and heritage. I suppose you could call it an heirloom. It helps me in my role as agent for Lord Gareshri, and that is all I will say about it. Now, let us go inside and find the necromancer and the dragon. With me! Stay close. We will hunt these necromancers down and end this dragon.
Oh, he's got a dragon of his own.
Here. We will go right. Walker, you stay left. Moons guide us.
Yep. Here comes the undead.
creatures! Cut them down!
Yeah, nice try, Slowpoke. You gotta do better than that. Oh. Guess we can't drink their blood as long as those skeleton dudes are protecting them.
For elsewhere! For the main! Are there vampires down here? Our enemy awaits, Five Claw! Destroy the Necromancer!
No more excuses. No more delays. Double your output or your reanimated body will march at the head of Euraxia's forces.
flesh from your bones! Bones to encase you! Inhale your soul!
Finish! The necromancer has fallen!
Little insects. You dare
Dragon alert!
challenge Mulamnir?
Dragonfire, move!
After him.
Little morsel. Mulamnir would talk to you. Mulamnir wanted to thank you, little morsel. Your actions helped set us free of our hated prison. Now, listen to the words I say. Mulamnir wants you to understand the challenge before you. Our puppet, Eurexia, commands a legion of soldiers, an army of necromancers, and a horde of undead. Add my dragon brothers, and the hopelessness of your cause becomes obvious. You and Abner Thorn set us free. You released us from the halls of Colossus. For that, I offer you this one last chance to survive. If you and the Battle Mage leave elsewhere, my brothers and I will not hunt you down. Then you will die. But not before we slaughter your friends and set fire to elsewhere. Once we reduce this land to so much ash, only then will I tear you apart. So promises Mulamnir, whose claws have dealt 1,000 deaths.
The next death I deal is going to be yours.
Leave elsewhere, little morsel. Tell the Battle Mage, if I see you again, you will die.
Fiveclaw, are you all right? I heard what the dragon said. Perhaps my confidence was a bit misplaced. That creature was much bigger than it appeared when it flew over the camp. I never jump without first knowing where my feet will land. Also, I have very sharp claws. We lost so many today. The dragon, that Mulamnir, it has much to answer for. We defeated the necromancer and shut down one of their undead foundries. We need you and Tarn, despite my dislike of the man. But what the dragon intimated about Eurexia, it called her its puppet. I fear the dragons control the Rimmen throne now. Yes, you must do that. I will join you after after I take care of the remains of my soldiers. They died bravely and deserve to receive the proper sacraments. Go to Riverhold. I will see you there.
Hold on, I'm just gonna let some friends know that I'm streaming it elsewhere. Oh, so the Griffins are here too? No way.
Life traveler. I was in Dune the day of the attack.
Anytime. Now there are 2 dragons.
Oi, Wanderer, you have some time?
Maybe another time. I need some blood. What the heck is up with this bird? No, don't want to deconstruct that. I want to sell it for gold. Well, it's at a high value. Oh. The Dragonborn. Where is the Dragonborn when we need them?
We've had this conversation
Cadwell.
already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't,
Have you been drinking,
since our talk
Cadwell?
about mysterious gravestone,
Have you
which
been
seems much more likely,
drinking?
then I could really use your help. Did I mention the dreams, visions? Really? They come and go without warning, like seeing through someone else's eyes. Quite disconcerting in an interesting sort of way. Anyway, my trusty shovel and I, we searched that entire grave, and it was gone.
Just wanted to check on the hamsters.
The betrayer's head, the dreams, visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge I had for breakfast, or something bad is about to happen. Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliffs of failure without a rope, or at least without tying the end off first. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake. Oh, Abner wants to see you. He's in the town hall with the cat general.
The cat general.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account Euraxians, necromancers, and dragons. I proposed a few options, but Gareshri wasn't sold on any of them. Tell me, what of Chimera and the source of the undead? You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we achieve. I fear such triumphs will be few and far between. Do you have anything else to report? My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. She won't take kindly to being called a puppet. As for leaving elsewhere, I think not. Obviously, this Mulamnir fears us. Otherwise, the dragon wouldn't have deigned to talk to you. Every conversation I have with Cadwell makes my head throb, but one mystery at a time, if you please. Now, if only I could get my half-sister to listen to reason and see that the dragons are using her. Apali? I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn.
Oh, I wonder what this is.
Here, take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to accept payment for my services. A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmon to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave. It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face. You'll pretend to be my bodyguard and personal valet. Consider it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmon and we'll enter the palace together. Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmon on my own. We'll meet up at the city gates and go to the palace from there. I'm relatively certain Euraxia will honor the parley, but be prepared for anything. She's still a Tharn, after all.
Alright.
This one hates the idea of talking to the usurper queen. We should be stabbing her in the neck. Still, Nalado sees the necessity, even if she doesn't like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes? By marching into elsewhere with a mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiit rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family. Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
A parley with the usurper queen. I doubt she'll agree to any sort of diplomatic solution. But it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia. She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmon. Her forces killed the royal family, and she illegally proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper. I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
Hold on, I'm gonna make some changes here real quick. There we go. This is much better. Oh! That was a close one. Wait. Well. Oh.
I expected sorrow and despair, but the situation here goes beyond even my prophetic inklings. On the surface, yes, but peace through tyranny provides false harmony. Euraxia uses fear and threats of violence to keep the Khajiit in line, making them second-class citizens in their own province. It appalls me to think Euraxia and I are related. It would be better if I showed you. Follow me, and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmen is far tighter than it appears. Very well. But what I'm about to show you isn't for the faint of heart. Follow me. Have you ever visited a Rimmen workhouse? They treat the Khajiiti workers worse than slaves. It's that building over there. For most of Rimmen's Khajiit, it's the only job available to them. The workhouse serves to snare the poor and the destitute, those who fall behind on their debts. They come here to find employment and earn a decent wage, but the costs deducted to pay for room and board leave them worse off than they were before. One of the first things Euraxia did after declaring herself queen was to institute tariffs and fines that apply only to Khajiiti citizens. No one else needs the workhouse. A cruel tactic, but effective. The Rimmen Khajiit? No. Any complaints incur fines for causing a public disturbance or some other inane ordinance. No one wants to risk falling even further into debt. It's ingenious. Monstrous, but ingenious.
Slavery.
Oh, Euraxia is clever. She pays the Khajiiti, and the workhouse isn't technically a prison. On the surface, it appears to be a place that helps society's unfortunates, but underneath, it's slavery without any of the uncomfortable trappings. Now, let's visit the Rimmen marketplace. Take a look around. Business seems to be thriving, but appearances can be deceiving. It may be hard to see, but the Khajiiti merchants struggle to keep their stalls open, while the less bestial business people rake in the profits. Euraxia would have you believe it's a matter of work ethic, but we know better. unfairly doesn't begin to cover it. Khajiiti merchants must deal with high tariffs, extra inspection fees, costly licenses. Euraxia's squeezing them for every piece of gold imaginable. She even instituted a fur tax.
A fur
On the
tax?
surface, it seems reasonable to make Khajiiti pay for extra inspections to ensure their fur isn't getting into the products they sell. And while they do shed, it's just another way to discriminate against the rightful citizens of this land.
Sorry.
Come along. I want to show you the improvements Euraxia
Just
made.
wanted to make sure that I have this at a really good angle. Okay, how do I get up there? Wait, where did he go? Here we go.
See how the siege weapons sit upon the walls? When it comes right down to it, you're looking at the secret of my half-sister's success. How else do you think Euraxia maintains order and keeps the Elsewhere Defense Force at bay? She declared publicly, and has repeated often, that any attempt to liberate Rimmon will see her unleash the full fury of the siege weapons upon the city. If Euraxia can't have Rimmon, then neither can anyone else. She'd destroy the city in a heartbeat if she thought she was in danger of losing control. Of course, she tells her non-bestial subjects that only the Khajiiti districts are targeted. Absolutely not. But the lie makes her supporters feel better. The Khajiit know that even a peaceful protest could result in the destruction of Rimmon. So far, no one has dared to challenge Euraxia's will in this matter, and for good reason. When we get to the palace, let me do the talking. As the Elder Tharn, I'll demonstrate my dominance over Euraxia and negotiate a cessation of hostilities.
Here come Queen Euraxia's guests now.
I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
So you're Abner Thar's
That almost sounds like
bodyguard and
Cadwell.
valet. Not what I expected. I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow. I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer. You may call me Zumog Foom. The other grave callers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer. Ah, yes. The Betrayer saw you when it looked through the soul-shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark night that once walked these lands. I exhumed his remains and reanimated him. Well, his head. It was all I could find. My actions don't concern you. I just wanted to meet Abner Tharn's lackey and determine if Queen Euraxia had anything to fear. The answer is quite clear.
Your insignificance rivals that of the soul-shriven fool, which makes you eminently forgettable.
Now about the rest of my body, oh pestilent one.
Your insults won't hasten the process, betrayer.
Presenting Abner Thorn, Grand Chancellor and Overlord of Nibene, Imperial Battle Mage of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Thorn Dynasty, and his bodyguard.
Ah, half-brother. Your arrival, it's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen...
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You heard her. Good luck.
My sources indicated that my son's murderer was somewhat taller. Ah, well. Now, why in the world should I even consider negotiating with the monster who murdered my dear Javad? And you killed him for that? By whose authority do you play judge, jury, and executioner? Oh, to think I once dreamed of torturing you for 12 years, but I see now that you're not worth the effort. So, why come to me about the dragons? You think that your flowery words will cause me to slip and reveal my deepest, darkest plan? Oh, how little you understand the mind of a Thorn. Instead, I think I will take you to the dungeons. Make you beg for mercy before I give your remains to Foom. Flowery words won't sway me, sun killer. But you are correct about one thing. Mulomnir and I have a special relationship. An understanding. The dragons will secure my control of Elsewhere. With their help, nothing can stop me. Enough! Zumog Fu, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Tried talking some sense into her.
Now, half-brother.
Treachery? How could I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
What just happened?
Well, I suppose that could have gone better. I prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer. We heard two things of note. First, Euraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adaptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold. One thing at a time, my companion, one thing at a time. I need to recover my strength after teleporting us into this skeever hole. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can deal with both Desert Wind and Riverhold. My age is finally catching up with me. Thank you so much for poking that open wound. Magic takes a toll on the body. I've been wielding powerful forces since before you were born. There's always a cost. You'd do well to remember that. Eventually. Quicker if you stop badgering me about it. My strength will return, it always does. Now get us out of this sewer so we can warn both Desert Wind and Riverhold.
Wait, are we going around in circles? There's a turtle. Kill them.
Over there. The queen wants them alive.
The way out, finally. I
Here
can't
we go.
abide another moment
Wait,
in this
I wanna...
stench.
Check the room first before we leave. And there's nothing here. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. The bank is right over here. Yeah, I want to have a look at the achievement furniture store. Because I'm kind of curious to know what we could unlock or purchase for our home. Let's see, where's the achievement furniture store? Here we go.
Are you new?
Ooh. Oh, this kind of looks like a bird cage. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is cool too. And this. Yeah, these are actually kind of cool. No, not kinda. They're amazing. Definitely would want to buy those for my home. Even these banners.
Well, that's an experience I won't be adding to my memoirs. We'll separate here. Make it harder for Euraxia's lackeys to follow us. Now. Things actually turned out better than I expected. We know that Euraxia wants something from the Desert Wind Adaptorium, and we know she's about to launch a counter-strike against Riverhold. That's not exactly true. If my power wasn't depleted... Well, let's not digress. I'll go to Riverhold and warn Garrosh Reed. We'll make sure the city is ready for the attack. Meanwhile, you find out what's happening at the Desert Wind Adaptorium. Adaptoriums serve the same function as monasteries in other parts of Tamriel. Desert Wind and its adepts follow the order of Jean Kaj. It's west of here, on the northern lip of the scar. Look for a side entrance if the main door is blocked.
Riggert knew he should have brought more meat.
Seal the gates. Let no Euraxian enter this holy place.
A secret entrance. Well, what do you know? Haven't really thought of this through, haven't you? Ooh, Sky Shard. How do we get up there? Can't be through here.
Light it up!
It was worth a shot.
Set it ablaze!
Oh, and here we are. Here's the Sky Shard. Okay.
Invaders! This one will not allow you to enter this holy place. You do not look like one of the Usurper Queen's soldiers. Who are you, and what are you doing down here? The Speaker of the Main sent you? This one expected we were on our own, what with the dragons and the battles to the north. Zamorak came down here to seal this path, but now he thinks the Uraxians seek the Grand Adept. Desert Wind holds many Khajiit secrets, and the keeper of those secrets is the Grand Adept. If you truly want to help, follow Zamorak to the Grand Adept's chambers.
You are no match for my power.
Nine Winds, no! Get to the door! Go! Save the Grand Adept! Zamorak cannot Go! This one will find another way inside.
All right.
This can't be happening! No, please! Help me! Don't let Zumog Foom take my soul! Zumog Foom! This is the Necromancer's doing. Even in death, I continue to serve. He called it a blessing. Said it would protect me. Damn him! He claimed my soul! Please, you must help me. Release me from this curse! We came for an ancient secret, protected by the Grand Adept. She put up a good fight, I'll give her that. Zumog Foom seeks the location of the betrayer's body parts. I learned where the dismembered corpse was hidden. Now, please, help me!
lies to me. What the battle mage knew in life, she whispers to me in death. Soon Riverhold will fall, and the betrayer will be restored.
Let the fourth wind open the way. Grand Adept. No. Zamorak has failed. This one was too slow. Again. What has happened here? Who killed the Grand Adept? Zamorak thanks you for avenging the Grand Adept. But why did they attack this peaceful Adeptorium? Why kill a harmless old student of the Desert Winds? The Usurper Queen made a mistake when she had the Grand Adept killed. Whatever they came to find had an unintended consequence. It has roused the students of the Desert Winds. Zamorak pledges the Adepts to Gareshri's cause. Euraxia will fall. We are not many, but we are strong. The Adepts of the Desert Wind will aid the city. Zamorak will see you there, after he makes sure the Grand Adept receives the proper blessings.
Yeah, you make sure that she gets the proper blessings. And I'll just head right outside when you're ready. Or whenever you get a chance.
Moons curse it. I could just see it.
I informed Garesh Ree and Chimera about what happened in Rimmon. They're mobilizing our remaining forces even as we speak. Now, tell me, what did you learn at the Desert Wind Adeptorium? I often wondered who Cadwell was before he became a soul shriven. I know the tales of the betrayer, but I never equated the two. The Cadwell we know is so not that. We'll deal with Zumog Foom after we save Riverhold.
So that was not
Anything
the real
else to add?
Cadwell? Oh.
Well, that's a bit of welcome news. Many of the adepts have remarkable martial skills that we could surely make use of. Speaking of which, are you ready to help defend the city? For now, recover your strength and prepare yourself. Euraxia's forces will arrive soon, and we'll need you ready for the battle to come. And here, take this. Garesh Ree keeps handing me pouches, but I have little use for Khajiiti gold. Multiple Cadwells, necromancers, dragons, and now Euraxian soldiers marching on Riverhold. This day just keeps getting
Oh, we
better
got a
and
mage
better.
point.
Regardless,
Awesome.
there's much to do and not a lot of time to do it. Yes, but Garesh Ree's scouts report that they're on their way. Our parley seems to have aroused Euraxia's anger. What remains of Elsewhere's militia has taken up positions around town, but I fear they are too few in number. They need your help. Garesh Ree has placed the defense of the city in Chimera's hands. She moves the Desert Wind adepts, every volunteer she could muster, and what remains of the militia like pieces on a game board. Report to her, and she'll give you your orders. Find Chimera outside and see what she requires. Euraxian soldiers will soon reach Riverhold. When that happens, all oblivion will break loose. You must have taken a more serious beating than I thought at Desert Wind. Oh, very well. After I inadvertently had some small part in releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus, I came to Elsewhere to find a way to rectify the situation. So your memory isn't totally addled? Yes. But we discovered that the Khajiit had more to deal with than just the dragons. My half-sister, Euraxia, the usurper queen of Rimmon, has aligned with the great beasts and necromancers to conquer Elsewhere. Just that Cadwell, the gallant knight of Cold Harbor, seems to be involved. Well, his physical remains, anyway. Zumog Foom seeks Cadwell the Betrayer's severed body parts in order to restore the evil knight. To what end? I have no idea.
Okay. Definitely will go for this round. Oh. I forgot we could just use the optional stat.
I sent Chimera out to coordinate the city's defenses, while Tharn and I continue to refine our strategy. Can we hold this city, or should we fall back? I hope the battle mage can pull a miracle out of his ear, but we cannot count on that. Chimera knows Riverhold and its people well. Her training has prepared her for this. She is more than capable of organizing our defenses and converting our strategies into actionable tactics. She is very good at getting things done. When Euraxia first conquered our home, she occupied the entire upper tier of northern Elsewhere, from Riverhold to Riemann. It took many years and much blood to retake the northwest and confine her to Riemann. I have no doubt she will attack. It won't be easy, but our strategy is sound and Chimera excels at executing tactics. Between Captain Nalado's remaining warriors and the Desert Wind adepts you brought, we should have the forces we need. Provided Euraxia does not send a dragon.
Oh man, I wish we had a dragon of our own. I mean, besides our non-combat pet. But a dragon of our own for combat. I mean, that would be...
Oh, this
We need your card to help barricade the city, Grishka. The main will
I
come
can't
to
describe
any
it.
damage.
What the hell? It'll be awesome. Mind-blowing.
I knew nothing good would come of Abner Tarn's efforts to make peace with the usurper queen. Now she turns her attention to Riverhold. We must protect the city, no matter what Euraxia throws at us. So many have answered the call. Zamorak and the Desert Wind adepts, the people of Riverhold. Even that strange Cadwell. And now you, Fiveclaw. Excellent! I have things that need to be done, but not enough hands to do them. If you are willing... The outlying farms are vulnerable to attack. We need to get the farmers inside the walls before Euraxia's forces arrive. Go to Greenleaf Farm and convince Zazie to move her family. After that, I will send word as to what I need you to do next.
Wait, Walker. Zamorak will accompany you.
Ooh.
This one would go with you to the Greenleaf Farm. The farmers there were kind when Zamorak passed that way on his return. He would help you convince them to find safety inside the town. Exile. Circumstances forced Zamorak to leave the land he loves. This one never imagined returning to Elsewhere. But here he is. Zamorak will help, though he prefers to utilize his healing skills over his martial abilities. Zamorak understands, but that may be easier.
He kind of dresses like he could be from the Physicic Order.
This one used his martial skills. Well, things did not go well. We can discuss this more later. Now let us go help the farmers. The farm lies to the northwest of the town. The fastest way to reach the farm is through the gate in the western wall.
Now this is one giant turtle.
Euraxians? Here? We expected an attack from the east and south, but they've somehow encircled the town.
Okay. Let's see what's going on inside the farmhouse.
Get out, servant of the usurper queen. Before this one, close your eyes. Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait, this one recognizes...
Lady, I'm a vampire. My wounds will
What
heal.
do you want with Zazie and her family? The Euraxians are already here. They seem to be searching for something. Though so far, they have left us alone. But this one's mate and brother, Kinaro and Hirsch, they are still in the fields. And we will not run while our family remains separated. You would do that? Thank you, Walker. Kinaro would try to hide, but my brother, Hirsch, can be hot-headed, and he hates the Euraxians. A lethal combination when faced with Euraxian steel. Please, hurry. This one's son plans to join the militia. Zazie would rather keep him safe, but children never appreciate the advice of their elders, yes? A few small caves lie to the west, in the hills. We use them for storage as they stay cool and dark, even on the hottest days.
I should be the one to search for Father.
Ooh. Okay, how do I get there? Stupid dog. Bad dog. Oh, it is a cave. Got it.
Stay back! Go away! Haven't you done enough? Zazie, is she safe? Thank John and Jode. Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the fields. Then they started digging. Hirsch threw a rock. They responded with an arrow. Now my mate's brother is dead. I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts. Such gruesome work. But no one is buried in our fields, at least as far as I know. Oh, Walker, I have no idea how Zazie will react to the news of Hirsch's death. Dark moons, indeed.
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adept. I'll go and break the sad news to Zazie. We all grieve for Hirsch, Miniza.
This one's brother now walks the endless sands behind the stars. Zazi's sorrow is only eclipsed by the hatred she feels towards the Araxians. This one's brother would want us to stay here and defend our farm. Zazi would be a poor sister and a poorer matriarch of this family if she tucked her tail between her legs and slunk away. But... damn you, Walker! We can't even spare a moment to take care of Hirsch's remains? No. The living are more important than the dead. We will go into the city. However, if this one gets killed anyway, she promises to haunt you.
Ah, Five Claw. Good. I have another task for you. I hoped to catch you before you were done here. I need you to head west. Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains. I want you to help Nalado and her soldiers disrupt the Euraxian supply lines. These western camps support the soldiers that encircle the city. Find the camps, startle their horses, and set fire to their wagons. Nalado's soldiers will grab whatever supplies they can, but your goal is to inflict mayhem and destruction. Once you scare off the horses and set fire to the wagons, that will be the signal
We can definitely handle some destruction. Big
and
time.
if any of the Euraxians complain, feel free to deal with them however you see fit. Zumog Fum! He wants to resurrect the betrayer from the ancient tales of Kunzari. Ever since Abner Tharn made the Moonsingers recall those legends, we have been haunted by them. But that is the next problem. First, we must protect Riverhold. Do some damage, Five Claw.
Alright.
You were right, Five Claw. They are searching.
Alright, so I think we're going to end this live stream here for today. So we will definitely be back either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and we will continue on with the Elsewhere chapter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. So until then, catch you later.